Warning: federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
Hey, it's your girl, the Missus with the kisses, baby.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the Missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about the things you don't see on regular TV. So join us on BG Time. Oh, so join us on BG Time. Oh, so join us on BG Time, BGT time, yeah, yeah. BGT time.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? That ain't that what we're supposed to do? But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it up.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Oh, here in heaven. Oh, yeah. 'Cause I don't believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I had that mute button on, baby. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Or you call me Miss Peachy, baby. Everybody else do anyways. So what's good and where is my earrings? Oh my gosh. Don't worry. We're going to go to a clip. When I come back off that clip, baby, I'm going to have them earrings on. You best believe it, okay? What's going on, y'all? What's goody in your city, baby? Everything good over here on my block. Stay away, because I'm good over here. I miss y'all. It's been so long, seem like. Well, it ain't been that long. It was just last week. But y'all know I do like 3 shows per week. And I only did 1 last week. You know, it was just, when I tell y'all, God just been working. He just been working, baby. He been working. So things just switched up on me for a minute. But baby, I'm here. I am here. We got some new people watching out there in the building. Hey everybody. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for watching. For those that are new, baby, we are here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We are streaming tonight. We are streaming on 5 different platforms tonight, y'all. 5 different platforms. So everybody everywhere in these streets. Everybody is everywhere. So thank y'all so much for joining. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Not a lot, but a lot. Not a lot, but a lot. So we're going to talk about Detroit. Baby, we're going to the D. Okay? We are going, yes. We are going to Detroit. I don't know if y'all been watching my page, but I showed y'all a video of this little boy that they found in the cemetery. Baby, they done found this little teenage boy in the cemetery. Yes, he was dead. Yep, he gone. But the thing is, they found him in the cemetery, y'all, with a ski mask on and some gloves. I ain't on mute. I ain't on mute, baby. Ski mask and some gloves. And it's hot. It's not winter time. It's summertime. Summertime, baby. We're going to get into it. I don't know. I don't know right now. I don't know what I'm feeling. Let me do this. So the ones that didn't really see the thumbnail, you can see some of it now. Let me take down the banner. We got 2 little kids down there. We got this little boy over here on the side of the cemetery. That was him. Whew. Man at the top. We're going to talk about him too. He was taken out on Facebook Live. And then behind me is a young lady walking her child to the bus stop, her daughter, and she gets shot. Baby, we got to talk about it, okay? And a matter of fact, let's start with that video. Okay, how about we do that? Let's go ahead and start with the young lady. All she was doing was walking her child to the doggone bus stop. And this is what y'all do to her. Not nobody watch. Hopefully, it would be nice if the person that did it was watching Peachy Tea Time. It would be so nice. So you can hear me and what I'm about to say about you. That would be nice. But if your friends is watching, your peoples, your folks, hopefully they'll relay the message to you. Okay? Because this was unacceptable. This is unacceptable. We over here at Peachy Tea Time, we don't get down like this. Okay? So let's go ahead, y'all. Let's get started. Here we go.
Talking about what needs to be done, get in your communities. Right. Don't expect them to do it for you. Yeah. Because I'm here today because my niece was killed yesterday in front of her daughter and her niece and all the other children that was on the bus.
The family of the young woman killed walking her daughter to school expressing outrage today at the spot where she was gunned down. One day after the gunfire shattered a neighborhood's morning routine, the community is making sure fear doesn't take over. That location is the same spot between 10th and 11th Streets on Chestnut Street, just outside the YMCA and near two JCPS schools. Thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm Connie Leonard. Today, parents, neighbors, and police stood watch at that very stop, determined to give kids the sense of safety that they deserve. Family tells us that Rhodesia Williams was just 23 years old and walking her daughter to the bus stop near Coleridge Taylor Elementary School. WHAS 11's Alexander Goldberg and photojournalist Jessica Farley have the family's emotional plea.
I had to watch my sister lay on that ground and take her last breath, and there was nothing I could do about it.
The family of 23-year-old Rhodesia Williams revisiting the very bus stop where the mother of two lost her life. Williams was known to friends and family by the nickname Juicy.
Smile. She was the life of the party. She had no filter. She didn't care.
And shit like up the room every time she come in. You know it's Juice.
And we want the killers called ASAP. ASAP.
The morning after the fatal shooting near 10th and Chestnut, hand in hand, parents sent their students off for the school day, surrounded by community leaders, Louisville Metro Police, and the memory of the Louisville mother killed in front of her 7-year-old daughter.
This is my daughter's bus stop as well, so she witnessed this too. She's traumatized. So many questions.
A memorial for Rhodesia is growing here near the corner of 10th and Chestnut, the balloons bearing the name of the young mother.
Rhodesia Williams, remember her, say her name, and you better remember me, because I ain't going nowhere.
Rhodesia's aunt and great uncle pleading for answers.
If you're a real man, say who done it, please, because it may be your child next.
Bless, keep, comfort us today. For Lord, we don't know what to do.
At a community news conference, grieving mothers sharing their personal experiences with losing a child at a Louisville bus stop. Tyree Smith, killed in 2021 near 21st and Chestnut Street.
It's too much copycatting going on, too much monkey see, monkey do, piggyback riding going on in Kentucky, and we're tired of it. You know, people see this crime, they see these people get a little sentence, a light sentence, and they're like, oh, let me copy.
18-year-old Richard Harper was shot in 2019 at a bus stop near Shawnee Park.
If you can't stand on a bus stop trying to get your child an education to send them to school, where can you stand?
All right.
Lyndon Pryor with the Louisville Urban League.
Our child should not have to show up at a bus stop full of cops and squad cars just so they can get on the bus. That is not the reality that I want for my child. That's not the reality that I want for anybody else's child.
As the final bus drives off and officers keep watch, the family makes their message clear.
Rhodesia Williams, remember her name.
In Louisville, Alexandra Goldberg, WHAS 11 on your side.
Louisville Metro Police have not made an arrest in the case of Rhodesia Williams.
That was heavy. That was heavy right there. Let me say something. Of course, I'm gonna say something anyway. This is my show, of course. But first of all, rest in peace to this young lady. It's sad that you can't even walk your child to the bus stop. It's sad that these kids is gonna be afraid to go to the bus stop, all because now this occurred. Let me say something. Hey, Carmen. Let me say something to these killers out here. It's best that you go and turn yourself in. It's best that you go and turn yourself in. Just like you didn't care. You didn't care about taking this lady's life. It's somebody else out there that ain't gonna care about taking your life. Like that man said, it could be your kid's life, your family member's life, all because of what you have done to this young lady. And this is for anybody that's out there doing these devilish things. You don't know who is going to affect in your family. You can say all day long, they come get me, I don't care. I ain't got nothing to live for. They can take my life. But guess what? They may not go after you. They may go after somebody else that you care a little bit more than your life. But y'all don't think about stuff like that. Y'all don't think about stuff like that. When I tell y'all this was horrible, 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 horrible. Now the daughter, not just the daughter, but the niece as well, plus all them other kids. Now they gonna remember this for the rest of their life. For the rest of their life. Especially that baby. She gonna definitely have to get some counseling. I'm sure. Let's move on to this next story, y'all. Again, that really, really touched my heart. As I said, we have to start with that story first. It's a must. So now we're about to get into this other story. You know, everybody feel like they got to be on Facebook. Facebook Live, Instagram Live, whatever else lives that they got out there. And things like this happens. We've been seeing it a lot lately where people are losing their life on Facebook Live. Sad situation. But this ain't the first that we've heard this. And unfortunately, it probably won't be the last. Because so many people insist on going on live. Like y'all, sometimes I be out and about on my day. You know, this was maybe, I don't know, but I would like really, really back in the day. And I be wanting to go on live sometimes. And I be like, nah, I'll wait till my show. I have a scheduled show. So I just wait till my show and go live. But sometimes I be like, I really want to start going live. No! First of all, this is how I feel. If you're not doing anything positive, why are you doing something on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, TikTok Live? Like the way this world is going now, we all need to be doing positive stuff on social media. Or they need to take social media away. Which they probably would never will now. This is our new era in life. This is what we do. But it's us that can control it. If that makes sense. We can control what we put out there. We can control what comes out our mouth and what we are saying on Facebook Live. Like, people have to understand, and I'm not saying this is the story right now, because I don't know. I saw the title, I said, let me go ahead and play it. And I have been seeing little stuff about it, but I don't know exactly the whole full story. But we finna find out on this news broadcast. But I know it was plenty of times that I done showed y'all on PGT Time where people going off on folks, cussing them out, daring them to pull up on them, not realizing that these folks see your whole background and what you got going on. I remember a young man, and some of y'all, Carmen, I know you be watching the show. You probably remember this. But I remember a young man went on Facebook Live or whatever live he was on, could have been Instagram. And he decides, and this was at a funeral procession. Like he walking in the line, baby. They is headed to put somebody in the ground. And this boy, and it was a teenage boy. And this young boy online, knowing that his family member, I do believe it was, but if it wasn't, I'm sorry. But knowing that they on their way to bury him, They done with the funeral, so now it's time to go to the cemetery and bury him. So they all walk to the cemetery, and he on live, and the ops, as they call them. Yeah, girl, they call them the ops. The ops saw the trees, the houses in the background. Oh, okay. You want to talk that crap? Explicit language, that ain't a cuss word, but explicit language also allegedly. You want to talk that crap, and you just don't even know that we know where you are. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. And again, I don't know this video. I'm finna watch it with y'all for the first time. So this was in South Austin. Here we go.
Kevin Watson's murder has already been viewed nearly 2 million times on Facebook as he was killed in the middle of his Facebook Live. In that video, you can see him getting out of his car before hearing a single gunshot fired, happening mere blocks away from this police station here in South Austin.
Get into it with y'all, because y'all ain't got no respect. What's up, bro? What's up?
Kevin Watson's final moments captured on Facebook Live as gunfire rang out in this parking lot Wednesday evening on Madison near LeClaire Avenue in Chicago's South Austin neighborhood.
He was choking for breath. He was trying to struggle to breathe.
All of it unfolding right after Watson left his cousin's job at this nearby liquor store to begin his Facebook Live in his car.
I wouldn't let him walk out the store. He's a good man for this community. No matter what he done, he helped people, you know? He helped me get this job in there.
Close friends turned heartbroken witnesses say as Watson was walking to his car.
He was talking to a guy, and he was going to his car, and then the guy followed behind him. So when the guy followed behind him, pulled a gun on him. So he was trying to wrestle with the gun, and the gun went off.
Police say the 40-year-old was shot in his chest.
I rubbed his palm, and I squeezed his hand. He wouldn't squeeze back.
Relatives tell us he leaves behind a 6-year-old son and say Watson was killed just weeks shy of his own birthday.
We're going to have to figure out how to move on and be strong day to day and help each other get past this, because this didn't just hurt one person, this hurt a lot of us.
Police haven't given a motive behind the shooting. So far, no one has been arrested.
All right, y'all. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And yes, Miss Peachy has found it. I found the video just now. Yep, just now. The video that they said that has been viewed 2 million times. I found it. And we're finna watch it together. We're finna see what happened. Okay? So, let's go ahead. Look at Miss Peachy with that red, baby. That red be popping. But let's go ahead and bring it on up. Make it bigger. Whew. Go on ahead and share the video now, y'all. I'm finna go ahead and share my video. Y'all go on and share y'all video right now, because I'm sure it's more than 2 million people. I didn't have more than 2 million views on Peachy Tea Time, period. So I know it's plenty of more folks that have not seen this. So I'm going to put Facebook Live, man, put shot. Right now. And then y'all know me. I'm going to pull up. All right, y'all. So y'all go ahead and share. We're finna go ahead and play this video. Okay. Carmen said, I do remember that Foreman incident. I knew Carmen would remember. Baby, we done show some of everything over here at Peachy Tea Time. Some of everything. So I'm finna let y'all see this video. Let me take it off of mute. And we're finna see what happened. He was 42 years old, they say on here, 42-year-old male. And he was shot in the chest, pronounced deceased, they said. They put it as deceased. It say the victim was on Facebook Live when two offenders came up and robbed him and then shot him. All right. So y'all go ahead, share the video right now. Share the video right now. I was giving y'all some time. Here we go, y'all. Because I'm only playing it one time. I don't like all this. I'm only going to play it one time. So, here we go.
We will move our car. Whatever car we need so they can get the space, just let's get the park. So now oh no, we can't do that. No, you just got to find somewhere else to park. Who the fuck is you talking to? You feel me?
What's the language?
Like, who the fuck is you talking to for real, even talking like that? Like, that be the shit, and that's what make a motherfucker be wanting to get into it with y'all, because y'all ain't got no respect. What's up, bro? What's up? Hell no.
You heard a car pull off.
In 2019, T Grizzly was sitting in a car with his aunt when she was shot multiple times.
We will move on.
I'm gonna go back. Not go back to the video, but go back to what I had up. Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot, y'all. That was a lot. Was he on the passenger side of his car? You know, sometimes the shade be over on the passenger side. So you may get out your driver's side and go sit on the passenger side, you know, and do whatever it is that you're doing. Whether you're on the phone, talking on the phone, or you're doing a live video. To me, it seemed like that's where he was, on the passenger side. So rest in peace to this man, 42 years old, y'all. I mean, did they get him for the necklace? That necklace was nice. Very nice necklace, by the way, Mr. Man. But did they get him for the necklace? And then robbed him in his pockets? Like, that was a lot. That was a lot to take in. People need to learn to go out and get a job. Now you on the run. Now you on the run. Because you want to take something that belonged to somebody else and not to you. Make it make sense, because it sure don't make no sense to me. I'm finna go and spend the rest of my life in prison because I stole something from somebody and it went left. But I was literally stealing from somebody. I don't know. But let's keep moving. Let's go right on. I saw this earlier today. Again, I didn't get a chance to really listen to it. Because I got a lot going on in my life right now. But it's some good stuff. It's some good stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. It's some good stuff. So let's go ahead and pull up this next video. Yeah, when I say some good stuff, sometimes God just zoom, and just zoom. You know what I'm saying? Just sometimes. That's all I'm gonna say. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. I just found something else. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Hold on. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get into this video. Here it comes. It go. These are two sisters in Milwaukee. Milwaukee sisters. They both was killed less than a year apart. So let's see what happened.
Tragedy strikes a Milwaukee family twice in less than a year. Two sisters are now dead, one killed in a hit and run, the other surviving only to be gunned down last week. Fox 6's Bria Jones has their mother's emotional plea for answers in the latest incident. It's a story you'll only see here on Fox 6.
And Peachy T.
The streets of Milwaukee have taken so much from this family.
Martha Dunmore is processing the unthinkable. Her 3 youngest children all gone.
This is like the third time I'm going to have to write an obituary for someone that's less than 25 years old.
Just days ago, she says her 23-year-old daughter, Delisha Dunmore, was shot and killed near 42nd and Hope. The devastation coming almost a year after a now convicted drunk driver who left the scene hit Delisha and ended her younger sister Talisa's life at 20.
I'm trying to be grateful for the life that I had. I could have buried 2 children back then, but now I'm burying her.
Dunmore says she's finding solace in knowing the two are reunited with her sister Leah, who died from cancer in 2019.
All my Dunmore babies, they gone.
She says Delisha was a licensed lab technician and had plans to finish nursing school after the crash.
She was a precious, precious jewel.
What did this person take from you?
Everything. It has to be a devil, a demon. Delisha had love for everybody.
Fighting back tears, she's begging for the shooter to surrender. Her only comfort, the promise of a glorious homecoming with her girls.
One day, I'll be there, and I can't wait to hold you again, gaze into their eyes.
In Milwaukee, Bria Jones, Fox 6 News.
Heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. Bria, thank you. Tragedy strikes a Milwaukee family.
Yeah, you never know. You'll never know who's watching Peach Tea Time. Let me say that. You never know who's watching Peachy Tea Time. And people talk. People don't keep secrets. They talk. So with that being said, I'm going to play this video back. I sure am. I'm going to play this video back just in case somebody is watching. Let's put it up on the big screen again. Just in case somebody that knows something is watching, I need y'all to go talk to the police. Y'all need to go now. You just heard this woman say she done lost 3 kids. Cancer, car accident, hit and run that was. And now her 3rd was shot. Oh yeah, I need to play this back again. So whoever, if you know about this right here, this video ought to break your heart to go and tell. So I'm finna run it back.
Tragedy strikes a Milwaukee family twice in less than a year. 2 sisters are now dead, one killed in a hit and run, the other surviving only to be gunned down last week. Fox 6's Bria Jones has their mother's emotional plea for answers in the latest incident. It's a story you'll only see here on Fox 6.
The streets of Milwaukee have taken so much from this family.
Martha Dunmore is processing the unthinkable. Her 3 youngest children all gone.
This is like the third time I'm going to have to write an obituary for someone that's less than 25 years old.
Just days ago, she says her 23-year-old daughter, Delisha Dunmore, was shot and killed near 42nd and Hope. The devastation coming almost a year after a now convicted drunk driver who left the scene hit Delisha and ended her younger sister Talisa's life at 20.
I'm trying to be grateful for the life that I had. I could have buried 2 children back then, but now I'm burying her.
Dunmore says she's finding solace in knowing the two are reunited with her sister Leah, who died from cancer in 2019.
All my Dunmore babies, they gone.
She says Delisha was a licensed labs technician and had plans to finish nursing school after the crash.
She was a precious, precious jewel.
What did this person take from you?
Everything. It has to be a devil, a demon. Delisha had love for everybody.
Fighting back tears, she's begging for the shooter to surrender. Her only comfort, the promise of a glorious homecoming with her girls.
One day, I'll be there, and I can't wait to hold you again, gaze into their eyes.
In Milwaukee, Bria Jones, Fox 6 News.
Heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. Bria, thank you.
That's beyond heartbreaking. Took all 3 of her kids. All 3 of her kids. Yes, I went and got my earrings, y'all. I went and put my earrings on. Yes. But took all 3 of her kids, y'all. And they all was girls. All girls. Devastating. Devastating. I really hope they get justice. I really, really hope she finds justice. And whoever did this to her daughter, please turn yourself in. I'm begging you. Please, please, please turn yourself in. All right, y'all. Let's get into this small commercial break. When we come back, we will be talking about the cemetery. We will be talking about the young man in Detroit found in the cemetery with the ski mask on and the gloves. So one of the family members, I hope I got that clip to play it. One of the family members said, I don't know why the news keeps saying that he had a ski mask on and gloves. We're going to talk about that after this commercial break, baby. Okay? Yeah, we're going to a commercial break. Here we go. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, The Missus. The Missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Or you can just call me Miss Peachy. That's all good, too. Look, welcome to Peachy Tea Time. And it's Monday where I'm solo dolo. Yes, solo dolo. Unless I have a special guest. But y'all make sure y'all tune in each and every Monday, okay? Each and every Monday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And don't forget to watch the other shows too. On Wednesday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And on Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much, but we got to head on back to this show, okay? Make sure y'all continue to watch this show. Bye. We out.
Having computer issues? Can't find a nearby computer store or tech? No need to worry, Computer Tech is a computer repair mobile service. Not in Georgia, no need to worry, Computer Tech can remote into your computer as well. Prices are starting as low as $40. Services are virus removal, data recovery, data transfer, hardware installation, software installation, computer tune-up, laptop and desktop, home and online. Contact 404-405-8515 and ask for Tony. And don't forget to tell them Ms. Peachy sent you.
All right, y'all. We are back. Shout out to Tony, baby. Shout out to Tony. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started with the young man that was found at the cemetery. And we're going to just jump right on in and start with what we know so far. Again, this happened in Detroit. A young man, 15 years old, was found in the Detroit cemetery. He had a ski mask on and gloves. But I just gotta let y'all know the details. It's unfortunate, but these are the details that has happened. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. Oh, where's it? Okay, here we go. Brace yourself, y'all.
That breaking news coming from Northwest Detroit this morning. It's where the search for a missing Detroit teen came to a tragic end.
And good morning, everybody. That is where we start our news on this Friday morning. Thank you for joining us.
Detroit police investigating how a missing 15-year-old wound up dead.
Yes, the family of Lawrence Dowell, they say that he left his home on Salem Street on Tuesday and never returned.
Loved ones were searching for the missing 15-year-old. While that was going on, police got a call for a body found at a cemetery in Northwest Detroit. We want to get out to Shante Passmore, who's live this morning, and she's been tracking what homicide detectives have learned in this case. Shante?
Well, Rhonda and Jason, for about 48 hours, no one knew where the teen was until this grisly discovery. Police say that started after someone had visited a loved one in the cemetery and noticed the body. And this morning, there are questions mounting over what happened. But first, we want to show you this. This is a photo of Lawrence Dowell. The investigation, of course, still very much in its early stages, but we can confirm at this hour it's being treated as a homicide. On Thursday afternoon, family, friends, and police on Detroit's west side conducted a search before he was identified after our 11 p.m. newscast went off the air. They found the teen at Mount Hazel Cemetery on Losser Road and Clarita Street. And during yesterday's search, homicide investigators said officers told them that the body appeared to be someone with a youthful appearance.
Homicide investigators are on the scene right now conducting an investigation. Our investigation will continue. The individual who we located inside of the cemetery was wearing gloves and what we believe to be some kind of ski mask.
And certainly this morning, not the outcome the Dowell family had hoped for in the search to find this missing teen. We are learning that police are working with the Wayne County Medical Examiner to determine the cause of death. We're live this morning outside of DPD headquarters. I'm Shante Passmore, Local 4.
That's sad, y'all. I can tell y'all this. They do have some suspects in custody. So they definitely was doing their thing with that. So I'm finna play a couple more clips so that y'all can see this. Let's see. Let's pull it on up. Let's pull it on up. So here it is right here. Developing story. And then we have one more after this. Okay, we got one more after this on this subject. So here we go.
Developing story, a step closer to cracking the case. Detroit police announcing persons of interest are in custody in the death of a missing teen. Lawrence Dowell was last seen last Tuesday. His body discovered 2 days later in a cemetery.
But as police dig deeper into the case, they are learning the victim may have been involved with some troubling other people.
This as DPD cracks down on violent crime that's captured headlines this summer. We're learning the feds have unsealed 8 firearm cases this month alone.
7 News Detroit reporter Randy Wimbley with the message DPD is sending to parents and reaction from the family of the missing teen who was found dead.
And Lawrence Dowell's family tells me they're angry and devastated. News that persons of interest are in police custody is providing them with little comfort. They want to know exactly what happened to him.
We do have 2 persons of interest in custody.
Detroit Police Chief Todd Bettison on the disappearance and killing of 15-year-old Lawrence Dowell. The teen's body was discovered in the Westside Cemetery a day after he was reported missing. DPD says one of those persons of interest turned himself into another police agency on an unrelated case. Officers arrested the other this weekend. Bettison says both are adults and both knew Dowell. Can you say at all if any of those persons of interest were the ones that he was hanging out with the night that he was last seen?
I don't want to get in front of the Wayne County prosecutor on that at all. So I can tell you that this young teen was hanging with some individuals of a shady background.
Dowell's sister tells me he was last seen with one of his friends who's about 22 years old who picked him up to go to the store. The teen never returned. Dowell was wearing a ski mask and gloves when officers found his body. His sister offered this.
I honestly feel like maybe the guys bribed him to do something, to go do something, and it went bad. Or maybe they was lying, telling him they was going to go, do something, and was really trying to do something to him. And for what reason, I wouldn't know.
Chief Betheson suggested the mask and gloves indicate the teen may have been involved in questionable behavior.
We've received numerous tips from the community basically telling me about his background and what he does and what he did do. I don't want to disclose that. I'm not trying to disparage that because he is a teen. I hold the adults responsible.
Dowell's death comes as DPD cracks down on reckless violence that oftentimes impacts city youth. He's working with U.S. Attorney Jerome Gorgon, who's assigning more prosecutors to gun crime and gang violence cases in Detroit, and urging parents to get more involved.
We've already increased the fee schedule for parental responsibility tickets, but know where your kids are. Not only knowing where they are, know who they're hanging with.
Right now, DPD is working to send a warrant to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office for those persons of interest in Dowell's death. I'm Randy Wembley, 7 News Detroit.
Let me say this. I got something I got to say. Let me say this. Yes, true enough, parents. Know who your kids' friends is. Know who they're hanging out with. All that. It's good to know as well. Even though y'all can't control who your kids hang around. Some can, but majority obviously can't. But know who your kids hanging around with. Know what your kids is into. Know what your kids is doing. That's that. To them two older men in their 20s, which they are babies to me. But to them older two guys, you better hope, because they got you in custody. You better hope and pray that they don't charge y'all with this young boy's death. If y'all did it, baby, shout out to the Detroit police. Y'all caught. But if somebody else did it, because y'all was in the process of trying to rob somebody, and then y'all dumped them off into the cemetery, I'm just saying, y'all caught. Y'all caught. 2 scenarios. I just gave y'all 2 scenarios. Y'all caught on both of them. And y'all gonna be gone. Forever, probably. Probably forever. Kudos. Thank you, Detroit. Thank you for getting them off the street. We appreciate that. Third thing. I don't care what this little boy had on. I don't care that he had on a ski mask. I don't care that he had on gloves. Hell, I don't care if he broke into your house. I don't care if he took your car. He did not deserve to be killed. He was not caught in action. We don't know what happened. And so many people are giving their own stories. We don't need everybody trying to figure out a narrative for this. And I think that's all is what the family is saying. At the end of the day, until y'all produce some receipts, he ain't deserve this. He's a victim, as far as I'm concerned. Ski mask on, gloves on. What did he get caught doing? We don't know. Was he trying to rob the cemetery? He was found in the cemetery. Was he trying to dig somebody up? In the cemetery, people came out and shot him. So since we don't know, all we know is this little boy is a victim, and he had on some gloves and a ski mask, but he didn't deserve to die. Just because you break in somebody's house, that don't mean you deserve to die. People that broke in somebody's house 10, 15 years ago have totally changed now. Totally changed. They still deserve to die because they broke in somebody's house. This boy wasn't caught in the action. Hey, later. Hey, boo. He wasn't caught breaking in nobody's house. He was found in the cemetery. We need answers. And we need them quickly, Mr. Two Suspects that is in custody. You need to tell us something. You need to tell us something. We need to know. This is not good at all. Now, there has been Alita, since you're watching later, thanks for watching, boo. Can you look this up for me to see? Let me see. I haven't found anything else on this story that I'm finna show y'all. So, Alita, if you don't mind, hey, Alita, if you don't mind looking it up to see have they been found, which is the 2 young kids that are now missing here in Atlanta. They said Atlanta police searching for 2 critically missing children, and they look like it's a little girl and a little boy. Let me I'm finna bring up. Let me see if I can find the picture of the kids. Because if they're missing now, we definitely need to show the pictures of these babies. Sad situation. But we finna see if I could bring this picture up of them. I know I can. I just gotta find it. Okay, there it go. Here it is. So let me bring up the babies. Lord knows I hope they okay. I pray that these babies is okay. These are the 2, girl and boy. He like, what up? It is what it is, bro. That's how he looking. What up? But they are missing right now. Later, if you could please let me know after I play this clip, if they are still missing. And if they are, then y'all need to be paying attention to this video. So let's go ahead and take the picture down. And let's bring up the video. And here we go.
Breaking tonight at 11, police in Atlanta searching the entire city for 2 missing children. No one has seen Brooklyn Reeves or her cousin Taylin Boykins for hours. Atlanta News First anchor Joe Gorcho is live where they were last seen on Etheridge Drive in West Atlanta. And Joe, this has got to be really so stressful and heart-wrenching for the parents of those children.
And Tracy, after speaking with the mother of Brooklyn, the aunt to Taylin here earlier tonight, I asked her how she's able to stay so strong in this moment. She says she has no choice. She has 3 other younger children, so she can't afford to be weak, even though inside you can tell this moment is tearing her apart, and certainly why we need community support. Anyone watching at home, we need your help tonight. These children have been missing for almost 9 hours. Let's get their pictures back on the screen. This is the most important part. They left this at West Atlanta apartment complex here on 2500 block of Etheridge Road around 2:30 in the afternoon. Again, you're looking at the pictures of 9-year-old Taylin Boykins. He's the cousin of 10-year-old Brooklyn Reeves. Both are missing. Brooklyn was last seen wearing a white tie-dyed shirt, blue pajama pants, and her hair was in a ponytail. We don't know what Taylin was wearing at the time. So again, take a good look. Keep these 2 young faces in your mind right now. Now, we spoke with Nicole Reeves. That's Brooklyn's mom, Taylin's aunt, just moments ago. You can just see the pain. You can only imagine how difficult this moment must be for her, the family praying over her as we were talking with her, comforting her as Atlanta police remain in the neighborhood, in the surrounding area, searching and trying to gather more information. The pain seemingly just more visible with each passing hour. Every minute counts now that the sun has gone down, with it being dark outside. And Reeves explaining to us what happened the moments before the kids left the house. She was trying to protect her daughter from speaking with a stranger over Instagram.
I last talked to her. I asked her if I could see her phone. I looked at her phone. She was talking to some boy on Instagram. But I deleted Instagram yesterday. She re-downloaded it. So this time, she didn't get in trouble yesterday. She got in trouble today because she re-downloaded. I took her phone. I was walking to my room. I took her phone to my room, and that's when I heard my nephew say, "No, Brooklyn, you can't go." And I heard my door shut. And so I went out my door. I looked left. I looked right. I didn't see her. I walked the whole neighborhood. I didn't see her anywhere. I came back home. I called the police.
Again, Atlanta police still on the scene, searching the neighborhood tirelessly, trying to help this family find those two young children. Again, you're seeing them on their screen. You have 9-year-old Taylon Boykins and 10-year-old Brooklyn Reeves. Both remain missing at this hour, and mom needs your help. The family needs your help tonight. If you see these two children and happen to know anything about their whereabouts, you're asked to call Atlanta police. The family's certainly in a tough spot tonight, feeling the pain, knowing that those two young children are out there somewhere and they just don't know where they are. Blair, Tracy?
Yeah, hopefully.
Wow. All right, y'all. Per Aleda. Thank you, Aleda. Aleda says that they was found on Saturday. They were found on Saturday. So thank you, God, that they were found. You know, you can tell when there's some shady stuff going on, y'all. Sad to say, but sometimes you can tell when shady stuff is going down. Not saying that was the case. I ain't got nothing to do with it right about now. All right, y'all. Let's move on. We are down to our last clip for the night, y'all, because I got so much I have to do. Later, girl, I'm going to be calling you, girl. I'm going to be calling you. But I got so much I got to do, y'all. So this will be the last clip for tonight. I really appreciate y'all joining in on Peachy Tea Time. Baby, mother of a slain teenager. A slain teenager, y'all. She's speaking out. Listen.
West, a Sylacauga mother is facing every parent's worst nightmare. She's laying her firstborn child to rest, and tonight she's remembering her son who brought her so much joy every day and the dreams he'll never have a chance to fulfill.
So heartbreaking for this family. Your reporter James Giles sitting down with Tykeisha Riggins, whose 17-year-old son DeMarcus was shot and killed nearly a week ago. James, obviously a very difficult time for this family.
Yeah, Josh, Brittany, that's right. But Tykeisha is doing everything she can to stay strong for her other children. But she tells me this pain is unlike anything she's ever known. She had DeMarcus when she was just 19 years old, and in a way, they grew up together. Now, at 38, she's saying goodbye.
This one right here take a different part of my heart.
It's the kind of heartbreak you feel in your bones.
That was his smile.
A smile that could light up any room, now gone forever. 17-year-old DeMarcus Riggins, shot last Friday night in Sylacauga's Crestline Avenue area near Drew Court. Tykeisha Riggins says her oldest son died at the hospital after doctors did everything to save him.
I think it was about 1:30. They called me and his father into the conference room. We all know what that means, go to the hospital. And that's when they told us.
What was that moment like?
Your heart, your soul leaves your body. There's no words.
The mother says her son had been playing basketball with friends and says police believe he ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time. The last time Tykeisha saw her son, he was smiling.
I was over by my couch and he was walking out the door and he said, "Mom." I said, "What?" He said, "Guess what?" I said, "What?" "Chicken butt." And he was just smiling from ear to ear. And that's how he left the house. And he made sure I was smiling before he left this house.
Now the family is preparing to bury the B.B. Comer High School senior and learning just how many people he touched.
I really didn't know how loved my son was.
A GoFundMe Tykeisha started to help with funeral costs is just a few $1,000s short of its $13,000 goal.
People that don't know me have donated, and that's just a blessing.
It's support from strangers, neighbors, and friends, all rallying around a mother who says no one should ever feel this pain.
There's no reason anyone should be going through this. You know, as I said, kids don't have a sense of life.
Police are asking anyone with information to come forward. Crime Stoppers is even offering a $1,000 reward in the case for tips that lead to an arrest. Now, Riggins' funeral will be held this Saturday at noon at the Jace Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Josh?
Yeah, I have to go back. I think it was right here.
I think it was about 1:30. They called me and his father into the conference room. We all know what that means. Go to the hospital. And that's when they told us.
What was that moment like?
What was that moment like? That's what I want y'all to hear.
Your heart, your soul leaves your body.
Your heart, your soul leaves your body, she said. That was sad. That was sad. I pray for her. I pray for each and every person that lost their lives on the show tonight. I'm keeping the family in prayer just as well. And again, this is heartbreaking. Truly heartbreaking. I hope all the suspects, killers, whichever ones, I hope they are caught and I hope they are charged and I hope they serve the time that they deserve. All right, y'all. We are getting closer and closer to the event. The Hearts in the Sky. First annual, y'all. The first annual Peachy Memorial Museum experience. The loved one family will take a family picture. We will have a picture gallery, a museum picture gallery. I can't wait for you guys to see it. We will be doing prayer, a candlelight visual, and so much more, baby. So much more. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. You know me. I can't just. Y'all know me. So, baby, it's going to be nice. Nice, baby. Nice. Behind me, I know y'all like, wait, who is that? Behind me, this is Frederick. This is Frederick. Frederick lost his life in prison, and he is one of the people in our museum. He is in our museum, y'all. We have a total. It's supposed to be 15 families, but it's looking like we're gonna have a total of 9 families. So I'm still excited that these 9 families will be coming out. We again are going to have and this is going to be an experience. That's what I'm gonna say. It will be an experience. There's nothing like before. Okay. We ain't got no guest speakers and stuff this time. But I assure you that this is going to be an experience that the families will never, ever, ever forget. Okay? And stay tuned, baby. Stay tuned. We hitting these streets. Okay? We hitting these streets, baby. We gonna be coming to your city. Yeah. We coming to your city. We gonna bring the museum experience to your city, baby. So we claiming it. We speaking it. We gonna manifest it. And it's going to happen. All right? So I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. Our 2-week spotlight. KD, baby. Kendarius Spear, KD. He is our Peachy Loved One 2-week spotlight. Y'all saw the tribute video at the beginning of the show. And that was KD. That was KD. And KD also will be in the museum just as well. So his family will be attending. And that's about it, y'all. I love y'all. We out of here. And I will see y'all on Wednesday. Bye. Mwah.
Return, please return. Please return, please return, please return.